Hello and welcome to a new vlog. It is Monday, April the 4th. April 4th is my 1 year anniversary of being a full-time content creator. I'm reeling from that a little bit, I think, because it's been quite a ride this year. I've loved it tremendously. And I can't wait to keep doing it because it is really something that I truly enjoy. I wake up every morning so excited to do what I do. I have gotten bitten hard, really, really hard by the nesting bug. I am running around the house, making changes and things, and I'll explain a little bit more about that later today. We have to go and take care of my sister's pups. And I say pups because she adopted another Frenchie. And so now there's two of them. And so we're taking care of them this afternoon, just making sure they get walked and all of that because my aunt is home there and she feeds them, but she can't handle them for walking and things like that. So we go over and we entertain them and we wear them out. And then we come home and do what we're going to do. My room is a shambles. Last week I just got that nesting bug up my butt and I totally tore my room apart and it is in a mess right now. I will show you here in just a moment because what we're going to do in a few minutes, I'm going to dive right on into a clean with me. The weather has taken a turn for the cold. We are rainy and windy and sunny and stormy and all of the things today. I mean, I think I've seen just about every single weather pattern I can imagine other than heat come in today. It's just been a really weird weather day for us today. So this week you'll have seen I have done a casual capsule wardrobe and I'm doing a couple others. I did put up a poll in my community last month about capsule wardrobes, asking, what kind of order you want to see capsule wardrobes in. You saw the casual capsule wardrobe by now. And then I'm doing a work capsule wardrobe and I'm doing a vacation capsule wardrobe this month. I'm happy to say that we are going to Hawaii in May. We rescheduled the trip that we were going to be taking in September. We were able to get it rescheduled for May. So we are headed off to Hawaii and I'm very excited. Angie's very excited. And so I don't know. I am just in the mood to do some serious nesting and I want to get our house in order. So I'm going to go ahead and shut up and I'm going to get to cleaning my room because we have about an hour, maybe an hour and a half, and then we're going to head off to my sister's house to go take care of the pups. So as you can see, my bed is completely jam-packed with things. That all of those boxes right there are shoes that I am selling. I've had this stack of paintings and pictures here forever. I'm going to attempt and put up at least one or two of them today in the room. And then I've got this one over here that I am also going to be putting up somewhere. As you can see, my clothing rack is nearly empty because I've scrapped my capsule wardrobe. And all I'm going to be putting in here from here on forward are things that I'm actually shooting. I'm going to be dressing out of my own closet. I've got a bunch of shoes that I still haven't put away from my flats video that I need to get stored away. And I've got a bunch of bags. I've got my vacuum cleaner right there. I have an ironing board out because, as I mentioned, sorry about the spin, as I mentioned when I did my Thrifted Look for Less challenge last, I need to really take an iron to this dress. And also, I didn't realize that the hem had fallen on the back, so I need to hem that up, but I need to iron it to know where to hem it. Got to get this bed sorted out. And I need to get placement of things sorted out. I've got so much clutter and so much junk just up and out that I need to do something about that. I kind of sort of cleaned off my desk, but I need to keep working on that and consolidate my makeup a little bit. I have lots to do. So I'm going to go ahead and put you on the tripod. I'm going to pop on some YouTube and I'm going to get to work. flash flooding throughout the day. It feels like there's so much water on the road. It was like sunny when I started vlogging. This has been the weather we've had today. It's been like just a hodgepodge of everything. It'll be sunny, and then it'll be dark and stormy, and then icy, and then it gets to light rain, and then sunny again, and then windy. It's just been a crazy weather day. So, hello. As you saw, we are on the road and we are headed off to my sister's house to go take care of the pups. I mentioned that I gotten bit pretty hard by a nesting bug, and I have Angie here to attest to it. That was funny. We've been contemplating possibly moving since January. I mean, we were kind of starting to toss the idea around back in January and had been contemplating it, and I said, you know what, let's just wait until February is done, and then we will make a decision, you know, on what to do. And so February came and went, and we had figured out that, yeah, okay, I think we want to at least explore the options around moving. You know, what are we going to do? You know, how would we do it? So we contacted our realtor, met with her, and had a really good heart-to-heart about the talk about the market here. And it is a seller's market, not such a good buyer's market. It's not like when we first bought our house, where we could put, if we had wanted to, we could put a stipulation of we can't close this sale until the sale of our own property. Essentially, the market here is so crazy hot that you pretty much have to have a cash offer up front. And that would have meant that we would have to move out, move into a rental for a period of time, stage the house, you know, which meant making some improvements that we've been wanting to make anyway, you know, but paying to make those improvements, and then putting the house on the market. It would have meant we would have been renting maybe at least 6 months, if not a year. And we decided that we didn't want to do that. We don't want to have to rent. We like owning our property, and we don't want to have to move out, you know, and live someplace else, because, I mean, we have to deal with the cats and all of our furniture and all of our things, because rental would have meant downsizing. And what does that mean for studio space for me and studio space for Angie, you know, because we both work out of the home. So, and feel free to chime in at any point, babe. And so we decided that we didn't want to move after all. What surfaced out of it, though, is the fact that we felt sad that we were going to be leaving our house. I think both of us are still pretty much in love with our house, you know, and we felt sad that we were going to be making improvements that we had meant to make for ourselves for someone else to enjoy. And so, because we decided not to move, we decided that that was just not in the cards at the moment. We were going to have to wait for a few more years, maybe wait until we could actually get into the forever home, because that was one of the compromises that we would have had to make. We wouldn't have been able to get into the forever home. What we realized was, why were we going to make all of these improvements for someone else to enjoy? You know, it's like, these are things that we should be doing for ourselves right now, right?
Yeah.
And so we decided then that in that case, we're going to start working on the house. We're going to start doing the things that we wanted to do. What we are going to do this year is we are going to make the small improvements that Angie and I can tackle on our own. Like, we're going to be painting the walls of the house.
Not all at once, though.
No, not all at once. We're tackling it a room at a time. We want to replace the water feature in the backyard and make it something beautiful, something that we love and that we can enjoy, until we are able to come and get actual landscapers to come in and completely redo the yard, because our deck needs to be redone. And, you know, change the kitchen faucet and just start living in the house in the way that we want. And so that has...
The way that we originally imagined it.
Yeah, in the way that we originally imagined it. Not to say that we haven't had a good time in the house. We have. We've loved the house. And we have made a few improvements. We put in a really nice fence. We painted the exterior of the house a really cool color, you know.
A generator.
Yeah, we installed a generator. We got a brand new hot tub. You know, we've got a really nice pergola that we assembled ourselves. It's not like the pergola of our dreams, but it's something. And so, you know, we made all of these little changes and improvements, but we really want to take the house to, you know, the level that where we want it. And we know that we need to install wood floors because that's definitely going to improve the resale value of the home. Not to mention the fact, make our lives a lot easier with having the cats and everything. So we are tackling a lot of different little projects in the house throughout the next year, and then at some point in 2023, I think the next big project for our home is going to be the floors. We're doing the things that we can manage, like putting hardware on the kitchen cabinets. We badly need to change out our faucet in the kitchen because it's a piece of crap. You know, those things. And so as a result of all of that, I am all about decorating and, you know, bringing in some greenery. We had plants, but the cats have managed to kill most of them, and we killed off the rest. We do have a few living plants still, thankfully, but, you know, some of them ended up dying, like our hibiscus, because of our failed greenhouse attempt. But, you know, it's just... What?
And the cats.
And the cats, yes, and the cats. They like to jump into the plants and dig around in there, and I think one of them likes to use the plants as a litter box. So we've decided that we're getting fake plants. We're gonna do a lot of artificial plants in the house, which we've already bought some that I'm gonna show you probably tomorrow. We need to take a little bit of time to tidy up. We bought a brand new couch that I haven't shown you. We've gotten a lot of really cool antiques that we picked up at the last time that we went antiquing, one of them being a piece of furniture. And so I'm super excited. I actually created an Instagram account for the house, and it's going to be everything that we are doing to the home, including the bigger improvements over the next few years. And so we have called it, actually I asked for Angie's help in naming it, and so we have named it O&A_Hummingbird Home. Now we call our house Hummingbird Creek, but Hummingbird Creek was taken, you know, for farms and other things, and so we decided on Hummingbird Home because it's just meant to depict our home, you know, the fact that this is home for us. Any thoughts, Angie? Any comments?
No, I mean, we've got a lot of small projects coming up during the spring and summer as the weather eventually gets better. We'll be either repairing or putting in new planter boxes. Of course, we're planting all kinds of new crops in our little urban or suburban garden this year. And I think one of the big projects outside is to rip out the old water feature that we have. That particular setup is about 21 years old now, and so we'll be basically buying a new liner and setting up a whole new water feature. It'll look similar, but it's going to be better. It'll be better.
As such, the Instagram account is intended to capture all of this and just to capture the things that we're doing. We're going to be taking a lot better care of our yard. Not that we don't, but, you know, it's like we don't like putting chemicals down in the yard. You know, we worry about the runoff and all of that, but the dandelions, and you saw the battle last summer, the dandelions have taken over our yard, and algae also took over our yard. So again, and so Angie has been putting down some weed and feed and some you know, like algae turf stuff.
It's a moss killer that has fertilizer in it, so it kills out the moss, but then it will fertilize the grass. And actually it's working really well because everywhere that the moss has died, we're getting new grass in. So it's awesome. The yard looks so lush already. I'm excited.
Yeah, it has not looked that green and that full and lush in years. And so we are taking back our yard. That's one of the major projects this year is and goals that we want is we want to have really lovely grass and do what we can to create little walkways because we've got one started in the front yard, and Angie did a lot of really great work last year in building up a small retaining wall, which has worked really well, and so we might put in a little bit more money into expanding that retaining wall, the fountain, and painting and things like that. So O&A_hummingbird home is the Instagram handle. I hope you guys go follow. I am starting to post things on there. Now, as far as the yard is concerned, we have tried all kinds of homeopathic ways of dealing with the algae and dealing with the dandelions, and nothing has worked. But I think probably what happened is that they were already a little out of control when we tried the homeopathic methods. I think that if we're able to get the dandelions under control using things like weed and feed, then the homeopathic methods can be put in place.
Absolutely.
Once we've got them under control. I am not big on doing chemicals in the yard, but you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. If I can swing it this week, we are going to clean my pantry, our pantry. I am going to clean the pantry, and I'm going to bring you along for the ride. So I guess that's it for now.
I just want to know, I'm not helping her with the pantry because I get to clean out the garage.
Yeah, and trust me, I get the easy job. I've got the easy job.
Yep.
But anyway, so just wanted to fill you in on what I meant by I was feeling the nesting bug, something big and awful. But I think it's a good thing. You can hear the rain on the windows. We've got stormy weather that we're driving into, so I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go, and we'll check in again later. Oh, and I forgot to mention that for those of you Angie fans, she's going to be featured a lot on that Instagram account.
Yeah, because I'm the one that will be doing a lot of the work. She's the director and I'm the doer, so you know.
I'm the decorator too, with input from the artist. But anyway, just wanted to throw that in there. Tuesday. I realized that I forgot to show you my outfit of the day yesterday, but if you watch the footage, essentially what I wore is my black wide leg pants and my navy blue striped thrifted sweater and my black loafer mules. And the reason being is because, like I mentioned yesterday, the weather has taken a chillier turn, so I'm having to wear more sweaters. I will show you what I'm wearing today here in just a moment. I promise I will. I need to finish cleaning up my room so that way I can shoot my content for the day. I'm dressed pretty casually today because I'm talking about how to look polished when you are dressing for being at home. I need to hurry up and get my room cleaned up for that. Angie stole my tripod to go do some work on hers, so I've got you set up on a box. I'm going to clean my mess up here on my desktop, and then I'm going to pop on some YouTube. I'll set you up and we're going to do another cleaning time lapse. Here is the outfit of the day. Might as well show you before I get to work. I am wearing this green sweater from CAbi. This is from the fall collection. It's very big and boxy, and so I'm learning to work with it, but I am currently wearing it using the belt trick. So I've got my belt on underneath it just so that I can shorten it up a little bit. I'm still working on zhuzhing it a bit because it looks a little bulky here on the sides. But anyway, so that's the sweater. I'm wearing my wide leg denim from Eloquii and then my loafer mules from Sam Edelman. Very casual, very laid back look. I really like this green sweater though. I think it is quite pretty. I like the crisscross pattern that we've got in the stitching for the sweater. I think that's quite lovely. And the green, of course, such a hot color right now. If you're wondering where I got it, my sister gave it to me. She bought it, didn't like it, and she asked me if I wanted it, and I was like, sure, why not? So I took it, but I do have to work with it a little bit because of how big it is. And I wish CAbi wouldn't do that. I get it that they're trying to get this certain aesthetic, but if you're above a size 12, a big boxy sweater is just not the best look for you. But anyway, I'm just griping. Let me turn you around so that you can take a look at the jewelry. Okay, for jewelry, I'm going with chunky gold today. I am wearing my chunky smaller gold hoop earrings that I got from Madewell. And then I've got my chunky hoop earrings that I picked up from Majuri. I am loving these earrings, guys. These chunky hoop earrings, these from Majuri, are so fantastic. They are like, they are perfection. I will be sure to have them linked in the description bar down below so that way you can pick some up if you want. These are definitely worth the investment. I think these are gold vermeil, 18 karat gold vermeil over sterling, I believe. And they're fantastic. They're very quickly became my favorite earrings. For necklaces, all I'm wearing is my Ana Luisa Zodiac necklace. It's Leo. And then for rings, I am wearing my Ana Luisa Onyx ring, which is no longer in production, but I did find a really beautiful similar one from Goriana that I'll have linked for you down below. And then my Ever ring. And then I didn't show you, I unboxed a new ring last week I got from Ana Luisa that I bought. It is this beautiful little ring. And it is so pretty. It is the loveliest little ring. It has very pale blue stones in it. It is so small and dainty, and I love it because it is helping me create a fantastic little ring stack on my forefinger. So let me go ahead and set you guys up, and I will get to cleaning. So I've had a little bit of a wardrobe change. It got really warm in that green sweater, and that's the thing. That sweater is pretty, it's a very warm sweater. So it got a little bit hot in there. That's okay, because this was something actually that I included in my casual capsule wardrobe video. All right, so I'm bringing you here because I wanted to tell you that I did a thing. I did a few things. Every year I splurge on myself just a little bit to congratulate myself for, you know, another year of hard work. And as I mentioned yesterday, it is my 1-year anniversary being a full-time content creator. So I got myself a few things. One of them is something that I kind of had on my wish list, but not really. Hang on, I think you're crooked. There you go. Something that I kind of had on my wish list. I've had it on my wish list for a while, and I finally went ahead and got it. And so let me show you. I've got a box here. This is from 11 Honore, and yeah, so let me show you. I got myself this beautiful leather coat, and poor baby, it's been sitting in that box all crumpled up, from 11 Honore. It is from Vida, and it is stunning. It is so soft. It is like butter. I've wanted a leather blazer for the longest time. I finally decided to get myself one because I think it's just one of those classic pieces that you can't be without, especially given the time of year that it is. Leather jackets are actually perfect for the spring here where I am because it's a little bit damp and wet, but not cold enough for a heavy jacket. So let me show you the jacket. So here it is. And I really like it. I think that it is slightly oversized, but that's okay because that way I can wear chunkier sweaters underneath it. And it's got slip pockets. It has, like, you know, the construction here. And I just really was interested in getting myself a leather coat, you know, because I haven't had a leather jacket, not like this, not a leather blazer, in quite some time. And so I really just bit the bullet and got it. It was a toss up. You know, I was looking at some camel ones, and then I came across this one on 11 Honore, and I couldn't pass it up. I just think that it is so great. It is perfect for this time of year, and I think that it will look good with sneakers. It will look good with dressier shoes, dressier options. I could layer this over a dress. I can wear it with my jeans like you're seeing me doing right now. So it is definitely a splurge for sure. And I will have it linked in the description bar down below if you're interested in picking one up for yourself. But I really liked it. I thought it was very nice and very fitting for this time of year. So you'll be seeing me styling this jacket here coming up pretty soon. By the way, I did get this in a 3XL. Like I said, I got it a bit oversized because I really like the slouchy look of it. And it smells like a brand new car. I have some samples of some La Mer skincare that recently I've started using because I ran out of my evening serum. I was using the Kiehl's Midnight Recovery serum, so I started busting into my La Mer samples, and I was just astounded by how well my skin reacted to it. I was having a lot of problems with congestion in my pores, and it, you know, there was a lot of texture. My skin just didn't feel soft and smooth like I wanted it to. And so when I started using the La Mer products, there was like within a day or two, there was like an immediate change in the texture of my skin. My makeup goes on so much better now. I look much more even in my complexion, even without makeup. And so I did another thing, and I invested in some La Mer skincare. I got myself a bottle of the La Mer, the concentrate. I have started using it. I also did a little bit of a splurge impulse buy, and I picked up the La Mer, the lip polish balm. This is essentially a lip exfoliator, but it's in their balm, and I really love the La Mer balm. I think that it is very hydrating and very healing to dry, chapped lips. It'll exfoliate my lips for when I want to wear my liquid lipsticks, like the Rare Beauty lipstick, because that will show texture if you haven't exfoliated your lips. So I thought I would splurge and just, why not? I have a really nice big container of the La Mer, the eye and expression cream. I needed a new eye cream for the evening because my Kiehl's Midnight Recovery eye cream also I finished up, and I have been using the little sample that I had. I did end up using all of that up, but I went ahead and got myself a big jar of that. Also, I got myself the infused lotion. So this is something that you put onto your skin before you put your La Mer products on, and what it does is it helps your skin to absorb the skincare better. It's kind of like a toner from what I can tell, but it's also like a hydrating liquid that you put on your skin beforehand, and I think that I'm supposed to use this at night before I put on my nighttime skincare, if I remember what the rep told me. But yeah, so I got myself a humongous bottle of that, and it's very liquidy. You know, it is very liquidy, and you just you just pat it into your skin, and it's supposed to help your skin absorb all of the skincare. This is the Genifique, the Serum Essence. So this is definitely a nighttime serum. You apply this to your skin every night, and it has such lovely effects. I was heavily influenced by my sister because she uses this stuff, and her skin is fantastic. It's so luminous and beautiful. So I thought, you know, why not? I'm really excited to try these products. It makes me very excited to do my nighttime skincare, which I've never been the best at doing my nighttime skincare until recently, when I noticed that the texture on my skin was just not good. And I kept, you know, I finished up my Kiehl's products, and like I said, when I started using the La Mer samples that I had, I was like, I need to get back to La Mer. I don't know if you know this, but I use the La Mer, the cleansing oil. That is my most favorite makeup removal oil that I have, because it does have skincare properties in it, and I don't have to double cleanse when I use it. It does such a good job of taking off all of the makeup. When I used to use my Clarisonic, I always knew how well my cleanser worked by how clean my Clarisonic brush was the next morning. And I used to double cleanse, and then with this oil I decided, let's try it out, let's see. This is back when I did beauty. Let's see how good this is. And my Clarisonic brush came back clean the next morning. So I knew that the cleansing oil really did a good job of taking everything out of my skin, and I didn't need to double cleanse anymore. So I have the cleansing oil. I've used the revitalizing oil as well. I actually used that when I burnt my face with my curling iron. If you remember from the last vlog, I had a little burn on my face. I used the revitalizing oil on it every single day, and there was no scarring, no anything. It healed it within 5 days. It was gone, and no itching or any kind of anything bad happening. And so, you know, I've gone through 2 bottles of the revitalizing oil in the past, and you know, I've also used a couple of other of their products, and I really love La Mer, and I figured it was time for me to go back. I have got enough skincare here to last me at least another year, and I'm not the type of person that changes out my skincare frequently. I pretty much stick with the same thing, and I'm very excited to have these products. If you are interested in picking up any of these items from La Mer, I will link them. Now that all of my recording is done, I just need to upload the content into my laptop so that I've got that done, and then I think we're gonna go outside. I do want to show you the things that I've gotten for the house. I'm really jazzed about, you know, keep getting our house into shape and making it picture worthy, you know, and I'm super happy about it. So again, don't forget to follow us, O&A_hummingbird home. I will have it linked in the description bar down below, and that way you can go and check out what's been going on there. I haven't posted a whole lot yet, but I will be with us going outside today now that the weather seems to be settling down a little bit, although we've got some ominous looking clouds coming, it looks like. I'm not sure, but anyway, I'm rambling. All right, I'm gonna see you in a little bit. I'm just gonna walk you through the stuff that we've gotten before light runs out. So let me turn you around. All right, the first thing is this greenery that we got from Michael's. Right now, I believe they're still having a 50% off all our greenery sale, and I really loved it. Thought it was really pretty. I think I want to get a couple more of these and take all of those cat toys out and just use this as an arrangement. But we also got these beautiful peach blossoms and what looks like rosemary or lavender. I'm not exactly sure what that green is. Angie picked it out, but aren't these so pretty? I got them from Michael's. Just wanted to add some greenery into the house. And then this lamp, we didn't get it. We've actually thrifted this when we very first moved into the house. We had it in a room with a lampshade that just didn't suit it. We've decided to bring it out. We still need to buy a lampshade for it. Yeah, I just wanted to showcase that lamp because it is sitting on this beautiful end table. This is what we found thrifting the other day, or not thrifting, antiquing the other day. Isn't it stunning? It is so pretty. It has so much surface area, and it has a functioning drawer. I really love the legs of this end table, and it's got a really pretty little rosette right there that kind of matches our console a little bit, but it is so cool. And let me show you the other side. So there's the underside. As you can tell, it's got some beautiful legs, and it's a stunner. You're not going to believe how much we paid for this. It was $42, I think, or something like that, and it was on sale for 30% off or something, 25%. I don't remember the percentage off, but we ended up paying $29, and it is solid wood. It is stunning, and we got such a good deal on this end table. Then we killed Mr. Frond, our palm frond. So we have bought this guy here, and he's going in there. We've got him just hanging out right there, waiting to be quote unquote transplanted. We bought some more fake monsteras, but these are kind of like white and green. And as you can see, we haven't quite placed them in their permanent places, but they are going in these 2 llamas. They were $9.99, but they were 50% off, so $5 each. I will have all of these linked in the description bar for you in case you're interested. So that's all the greenery. Now to show you a couple of other things that we got when we were antiquing. I still haven't found a use for these yet, but I couldn't resist them. This is my new obsession. Pink depression glass. We got this from the same vendor that we got the table from, and I think this was like $5 and this was like $7 or $8. It's just this beautiful bowl, but it's very art deco, and I love that. Love, love, love it. And then this is just so simple, and it's beautiful pink depression era glass. If I can get it to focus. It is so pretty. And here's that platter. Yeah, not sure what I'm going to use it for just yet, but it is sitting here waiting for purpose. So it might end up getting used in the coffee bar, because this is definitely, it's a creamer, obviously, but we could use it for, like, you know, when you're serving like dressing, you know, to pour over if you want to take it out of whatever you've shaken your dressing in. But I love these. Now for the last piece. Pardon the mess on the dining room table, as usual. Busy. This is a workstation for us, but we got this beautiful thing. I can't remember who makes it. This is a mid-century piece, and it's by a Venetian glassmaker, Polish glassmaker. I'll have to ask Angie for the name, but it is so beautiful. We could not resist. It's sitting here in our dining room table. It's just a thing of beauty. I love it. I love mid-century pieces. I think we paid $35, maybe $40 for it. And it's really, really pretty. Probably sells maybe for around that price at eBay. So I feel like we got a fair price on it. But it's just this beautiful yellow glass piece. It reminds me kind of like either like a starfish or a stingray or something like that. And I love it. It's a really, really beautiful, beautiful piece. That is the centerpiece here on our dining room table that's got planners and whatnot on it, because like I said, Angie and I do some work in here. We did work in here on Sunday, and we didn't clean up after ourselves. So, but a beautiful, beautiful piece that I just wanted to show you. So those were our antique finds the last time that we went antiquing, which was a couple of weeks ago. I just couldn't believe the price on that table. I was ready to buy it at $42, but when it got rung up and it came up to $29, I was like ecstatic. Angie and I feel like we like got away with highway robbery. And actually it was an antique store. For those of you guys who are located here around the Pacific Northwest, it is an antique store that is located in Spanaway. And I actually first saw this thrift store watching the Vintage Bombshell. She does a lot of thrifting and vintage, and she's got a beautiful Victorian that she's restored, and she's gotten so many beautiful antiques to restore her home with. And I caught on to her at Christmas time. And one of the very first videos I saw of hers was, she's from Portland, I think, or in the Portland area, Portland, Oregon area. And she drove up to Washington State and went to the antique store in Spanaway, and we found it. And it's a fantastic, fantastic antique store. I definitely want to go back because they had a lot of really great things at really, really great prices. Here in the Seattle area, they tend to inflate the prices some. That Spanaway is a good, maybe, I want to say 45 minutes to an hour away from us, to the south of us. They don't mark their stuff up as much. Definitely going to hit that antique store again. Hello. Good afternoon. It is now 2:15. I have had lunch. I have just done some stuff, and now here we are ready to shoot today's vlog and today's outfit. I am taking a note out of my casual capsule wardrobe, which likely will be posted late because I haven't had a chance to edit. I can't edit while my card is uploading into my editing software, so I had to wait. Everything got put on hold. But anyway, so here's the outfit of the day. It is this really, really beautiful little black knit dress that I actually was gifted by my sister. She doesn't like to return stuff, so she asked me first if I want it, And then if I don't, then she goes and returns it. But otherwise, she'll let me have it. And she didn't like this dress, so she asked me if I wanted it, and I said yes. And I am so happy that I said yes. This is from Old Navy. It's in a 2XL. It's a lovely, just rib knit dress. It's got a very, very fine rib knit. Not sweater. It's actually more like knit, like a t-shirt almost. But it has buttons all the way down the front. Has a really nice slit. Really great length for me. And I am wearing my little leather sandals from Mango that I got last year that I have pulled out for the season. It is a sunny day. Really, really pretty, but still a little bit chilly. I'm going to be inside though for most of the day, so that's why I am wearing this dress. I am probably going to have to pop a cardigan on when we go out later this afternoon, because Angie, right now she's running an errand, but when she gets back, I think we're going to do some lawn work and some gardening. Jewelry, I am wearing my Monica Vinader pearl earrings, my Monica Vinader Alta necklace, my Ana Luisa Zodiac necklace, you know, the usuals. And then the rings are the usual rings, my onyx ring and my little ring stack here, the Ever ring, and I can't remember the name of the new one that I got, but yeah. So on the lips, I am wearing Rare Beauties Inspire lip mousse, which I really, really need to get myself more shades. In my waiting time, I have placed an order at Walmart. Ooh, let me darken you up a little bit here. And I wanted to sit down and talk with you guys about my low buy. I have not addressed that with you yet. So let's go ahead and sit down and we'll have a little chat. So not doing so well on the low buy. I'm not gonna lie. It's really tough because I love spring shopping, and clothing is the name of the game for me. You know, I'm a personal stylist. I'm an influencer here on YouTube. I've got a vacation coming. So sticking to the low buy has been really, really tough. Now, the one part of the low buy that I am sticking to is the one in, one out rule. That is definitely staying. So far, I have five dresses and one like jacket. So I am actually letting go of 6 pieces. I will say that I love every single thing that I have picked up and that I'm keeping. I absolutely adore what I have and what I'm hanging on to. And then of course I got myself that leather jacket, which was not on my original wish list, but is something that I definitely felt that I wanted to get. So I have that. And then of course I bought a bunch of skincare, really expensive skincare. In looking closely at my skin while I was putting my makeup on in my 10x mirror, I noticed that my pores are really starting to diminish in appearance. Of course, I know they're never going to fully go away, but boy, my skin looks and feels fantastic. So if you want to splurge on yourself, La Mer skincare is absolutely the way to do it because it is so good. I love it. I love it so much. All right, so enough rambling. I am going to go ahead and I'm going to check in with you guys a little bit later on today once Angie's gotten home, and we're going to be probably doing some work out in the lawn. I guess that's it for now. I will talk with you guys again in a little while. I had a slight costume change because the sun has decided to disappear. So I have put on my long sleeve black t-shirt from Everlane. I am wearing my brown linen pants from H&M and my white Gucci sneakers because I am dressing for a little bit of warmth just in case it is not quite as warm as things would seem. So everybody's outside, so I'm gonna head out there now. All right, so a good call on making the costume change because it is not warm out here. I might actually run inside and grab my jacket. But look at these beautiful tulips. Oh, they're so pretty. I'm gonna cut these, and I'm gonna cut some of the ones that are in the front as well. Hi, sweetie. Look at how lush and green our grass is. How exciting. Angie's got some bags of soil out here because we've got some cucumbers happening, but they're inside right now. Last year this bed had pumpkins, and this year it's going to have cucumbers, and I'm not sure what else we're going to be putting in here. Yeah, so how exciting. Doing?
I'm getting the trellises ready for the cucumbers.
Yes. What else is going in here? I forget.
So far, just cucumbers.
Okay.
That's our summer plant, so to speak.
That and the peas. We need to get the sweet peas started.
Yeah,
But I think we can start them in the ground, right?
Yeah. The sweet peas go over there.
Okay.
Otherwise, we'll be limited on how much cucumber we can grow, unless on this side we put up another trellis and put the sweet peas right there.
No, I like the sweet peas back there. We know that they grow back there.
Yeah, it's kind of hard though because of all the shade. Of course, it's going to have the same problem here, except during the evening it gets plenty of sun right here.
True, but when we moved in, the sweet peas over there were like so fabulous.
They were, yeah.
By the way, these are recycled from rose bushes, but they're going to be great for cucumbers. It's so nice to be outside again. It's so lovely. I saw you cutting one of the trees. Were you tending to the lilac?
Yeah, the lilac has that one branch that needs to be cut off because it's completely dead. And it's using all that energy where we could be getting in beautiful flowers. So.
Yeah, I cannot wait. Good morning, friends, and welcome to Thursday. A very, very beautiful, beautiful Thursday. The sun is out, the breeze is blowing, the birds are chirping. I couldn't be happier. And so I'm really, really feeling spring today. I really am. It's supposed to be 71, 72 degrees, which means that in our backyard it's going to feel more like 75. And yeah, so very, very excited for today. Oh, it's going to be a beautiful, beautiful spring day. As such, I am dressed in my spring outfit. Let's go ahead and talk about it. Outfit of the day is my brand new dress from Old Navy. I love this dress, guys. It is so beautiful. It just suits my mood today. I am really, really loving this neckline. I think it is so lovely. I feel so pretty in this dress. It is really super nice. It's very comfortable. It's covering my legs in case it gets a little bit chilly. I am wearing my pearl vinyl sandals that I got from Zara last year because it is going to be another day of editing. But before I talk about that, let's turn you around so we can talk about the jewelry. Not that there's anything new about the jewelry. It's the same stuff that I was wearing yesterday. I got dressed because I just love this weather. I think it is so beautiful. But really, honestly, today is an editing day. And I really, really need to buckle down and edit today because I lost a lot of time yesterday. I didn't get my video posted like I had intended. So that's what I'm going to do. As soon as I'm done chatting here with you, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to edit. And then we're going to go outside later on this afternoon and putz about the yard, see what there is to see what there is to do. And yeah, so I've got to prepare a story really quickly for my Instagram to announce O&A_hummingbird home. So anyway, I will chat with you because my battery. So as I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted by my battery discharging. My battery's about to die. I've got to get to work and that's what I'm going to do. So I will talk with you guys again in a little while. Hello, good afternoon, good evening actually. It is 5:38. I have spent the entire day editing. I don't know why this video was so challenging to edit, but it was. It's not going up today either. It's going up on Friday, which is disappointing. But I am about to do the dishes. We have not taken the kiddos outside today yet. The sun seems to want to go away. But anyway, lots to do. It's been a crazy busy day, but just offline, so it hasn't been much of a vlogging day. I'm sorry. What's on deck for dinner? We're having chicken fried rice. I'm using the leftover chicken fajitas that I made the other day for some fried rice. The kids have had to patiently wait to go outside because there are a lot to handle for just one person that isn't Angie. Clouds are rolling in, so we're supposed to have 3 days of rain, which is a bummer, but you know, it is what it is. And I'm gonna get back to finishing up the dishes, and then I'm gonna make dinner. So I will set you down and let's get going again. I am in a hurry. What else is new? So I'm going to do a quick rundown of the outfit of the day. I am wearing my little blazer that I picked up from Target recently because it is a bit chilly outside. I've got all black. I'm wearing my black rib knit top from H&M and my black wide leg pants from Eloquy and my Sam Edelman loafer mules. For earrings, I have on my chunky gold hoops from Missouri. I will check in with you in the car, but I'll let you know what's going on in the car once I have a minute to talk. All right, so we are back at home. A change of plans. We were rushing out because I had scheduled my second COVID booster, and apparently they didn't have any vaccine. So instead of calling to let me know, I got there, rushed over there because I was running late. And they're all like, call us tomorrow. So maybe we'll have some, or maybe Monday. So I'm just going to make an appointment someplace else, but I have to figure out a date. What else is on deck for today? It's a busy day today. We have to go and get our taxes done. Get those signed off and ready and sent off. And then Angie has got to take my sister's Frenchie to his obedience lessons today. So I will likely be spending my day over at my sister's house editing this vlog. Not a whole lot going on at this point in time. We were rush, but now we're like kind of taking it easy and waiting before it is time to go to our tax appointment. I'm going to actually do a little bit of work here, and then I'm going to get myself downstairs, and that way we can get going to our appointment. How exciting. Taxes, yay. Anyway, I'll talk with you guys later. All right, well, here we are, middle of the day. It's about 1:35. I don't know why I'm telling you the time. So anyway, taxes got done, and lunch got eaten. We just went to a Greasy Spoon that we know of here. It's called Little John's. It's actually quite good. And had a celebratory lunch. Taxes weren't as painful as we thought. So now we're headed off to go and get the French one. Angie's going to be taking him to his little obedience lesson. I get to hang out with the other French one. Her name is Daisy. And my aunt and my sister, I think, at my sister's home. But anywho, so that's what's on deck for the time being at any rate. And it's turned out to be quite a beautiful day. I don't know why I don't have my sunglasses on. What the hell? But anyway, we're just getting excited about Hawaii, our little trip. It's going to be fun. Yes, I did. I told them at the beginning of the week that Hawaii is in the books for us. So we're now that taxes are done, I know, right? Now that taxes are done, we've gotten through that hurdle. next comes Hawaii. We're very thrilled. All right, so anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and let you go for the time being.